Hi folks, today OM Digital launched a teaser for the new OM-3 camera that will be announced on February 6th, and they also posted some images of the camera, so I will share them today. And what I have additionally is also some pieces of video showing the camera that nobody else posted, and also the specs plus info about 3 more OM Digital lenses, all exclusive stuff that I will report here first and nobody else reported, and that's all reliable rumors. And before we move on, a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to not miss any of the upcoming rumors. So I'm still sick here at home. I think I have pneumonia. I will have to go to the hospital tomorrow. Today I don't have time. So that's why my voice and everything is gone. Just keep it in mind, because I will talk a lot now about the OM-3. So today, OM Digital posted a teaser for the new OM-3 launch. It shows clearly that the camera will be announced on February 6th. It doesn't say that the name is OM-3, but we know that the name will be very likely OM-3. The few things we learned from this video is, first of all, that it has the same art dial as the Pen F. You can see it here, and when you compare it with the original art dial from the Pen F, you will see there is no difference in functions that are available through that dial. The video also shows a piece of the top of the camera that is very metal looking, and it shows OM Digital on the front as name, and on the side you can barely read the name OM-3. Actually, OM Digital also released a more general promo video for the company, and in that video they again posted some images of the OM-3. Here you can see them, and the best image you can see from that video is actually the back of the OM-3. This is a very clear image where you can see the dial, the fully articulating screen, the EVF. What I can show you additionally that has not been posted by OM Digital is a video received from some source that spotted a sort of influencer carrying the camera, and you can see the video here. So this is the OM-3 that the influencer or influencers are using. There will be a couple of Japanese, European, American influencers that will post their reviews of the camera right on February the 6th, and probably somebody posted those images too early, and here you can see the camera from different angles. In my opinion, this is definitely the most beautiful OM Digital camera in the lineup, and only the Pen F is probably still the best looking camera, but that's a personal preference. And now let's talk about the OM-3 specs. In my previous video I told you I hoped it would get a new sensor, but I thought that it would more likely use the same OM-1-2 sensor, and indeed that's the case. It's not that the OM-1-2 sensor is bad at all. It's a very good sensor, but it has its age, and I was hoping that maybe OM Digital would just add a new version of sensor to make the OM-3 even more interesting than it is right now with the OM-1-2 sensor, but nope. It will use the same 20 megapixel OM-1-2 sensor. This is the list I got from the source, so it has the same OM-1-2 20 megapixel sensor and processor engine, different coating on the CMOS sensor to prevent dust. It has the same 5.76 million dot OLED electronic viewfinder of the OM-1-2 and 3.0 1.62 million dot Swivel touchscreen LCD. It has the front dial as the Pen F to adjust the color saturation. Overall build quality is just like the Pen F, and the dials feel good and solid. 3 new lenses are also coming. The new 70mm 1.8 and 25mm only update the looks and structure for anti-dust and splash. The old 100-400 lens also gets an update to 5-axis lens sync IS. So as you can see, we are getting 3 updated lenses, so not really new lenses, on February the 6th along the OM-3. There is also one zoom lens, pro lens, that will be announced in the second half of the year, which is around 50-100, but this will not be announced on February 6th, but much later in the year. And I didn't get any other additional specs yet, but I imagine that when it comes to IBIS and other features, it will be more or less have the similar features of the OM-1-2, so no surprise. And when it comes to the pricing info, I didn't get the exact pricing info yet, but I've been told around or even a tiny bit more than $2,000 or 2,000 euro. So that's the ballpark. So it's not going to be a cheap camera, and Now let me know in the comment system what you think about this camera, because from the looks I really like it, but that's a personal preference. I think it's a very classic vintage film looking camera, probably the best looking OM camera that I've seen to date, and that's nice to have. It's nice to have the art filter dial that you can use to select your style, but I really don't know if it will be enough to make many meaningful sales. I don't know if this camera will be, for example, attractive for youngsters or people that currently are now very into the vintage cameras. Maybe that's why OM Digital will release on February the 6th this kind of camera, but I don't know, honestly, if the sales will be good. You can make a guess in the comment system. I will ask after February 6th my big store contacts in US, Europe and so forth how the pre-orders are going, and then let you know. I personally don't think it will sell much. I personally think a Pen F2 with new sensor would have been a better choice, but folks, that's my weak opinion from distance, and also reading your comments, I think that some of you really like the design, but think the tech is still okay. But probably if the pricing would be 1,000, 3,000, 4,005, then this would have been a hot seller. So at 2,000 or more dollars, euro, it will probably be a tough sell. But let me know in the comment system. Moreover, if you have any additional info about the camera, like for example, the exact pricing or additional specs that I didn't mention, you can contact me here. It would be very helpful. And again, on February 6th, stay tuned on photoroomers.com to follow the live blogging. I will post there the videos, the reviews and everything. So we will all learn on that day how good the camera is and if it's worth a look, and maybe it's a positive surprise and will make more sales than expected. I really cross the fingers for OM Digital because I want them to survive. I know they are a very small company now. They're actually still losing money according to some reports in Japan. Not much, but a tiny bit. I hope they will be able to write black numbers, positive numbers from now on, so that they can continue making cameras and continue to probably, hopefully, make my dream camera, the Pen F2, with a new 25 megapixel sensor. That would be really amazing from my point of view. Okay, folks, that's about it when it comes to OM Digital. A small additional note: today Panasonic released major firmware update for the GH7 G9 II and also for the S5 II So really big firmware update. You can read about it on PhotoRumors and lrumors.com. And then the next videos, probably coming next week, I will talk more about Sony rumors I got that come from other sources, so not from my sources, but there are some sources thinking there are some very unique lenses coming, and I will make a video about this very soon. And then of course hopefully start to really get into those Lumix big announcements, because there will be a couple of announcements in the next in February, March, April from Panasonic. There are big announcements with big guns coming. So this is definitely what you were waiting for and worth to be talked on this channel. So again, another reason to subscribe and hit the notification button, because I will be certainly the first to share you more details about the next stuff coming from Panasonic. And then of course also from Canon, Nikon, Sony, OM Digital and all other manufacturers, okay? That's it for today. See you soon.